based in a video, but that's the Nat 20 Dizzle. Just was to talk about the fact that I have gotten a couple of questions on some of the videos I made a while ago in regards to my Honda Accord previously, which you can probably tell is not what I'm driving. I am in a 2020 BMW 330i xDrive. So driving wise, quite the upgrade, but I think it's a interesting thing because I decided to trade in my Honda because prices were still quite high and I was getting a good amount for it. But this generation of the 3 Series, the G20 version, which originally came on sale towards the end of 2018, is reaching that 3-year mark for a lot of models for coming off lease. So you probably are seeing that there's quite a few of them that are available as used cars with reasonable mileage, 30,000-40,000 mile range, which is kind of what this was, and deciding if this might be a good opportunity to get in. Most of these models are typically priced in the 50-ish range with the usual options, but used you can get quite the deal in. Or is it worth getting? So I can say so far had a few issues. Need the seal for the sunroof to be fixed right after buying it. Also cracked a rim. That's, I guess, more so my fault. But what are you getting from this model? One of the things to know for the G20 generation, especially the years of 2019, 2020, even 2021, not a lot of them had all of the radar cruise control options. So things like the radar adaptive cruise control, pretty much all of them should be optioned with the blind spot detection, as well as the lane keep assist, which is part of the regular driver assistance package, but you need the driver assistance advanced package to get the radar cruise control part. But you do have collision mitigation, so it has a camera that will slow you down and even bring you to a stop if it's predicting a collision, but it's not going to maintain the speed, say, for cruising. So that's definitely one thing that I had in my Honda that, I really wanted to find a model that had that option, but just price-wise, I decided that I'd be okay without it, at least in this car. But I do miss that option, especially when sitting in traffic. So that's definitely worthwhile knowing for this generation if we were looking at a leased or a used version. That's the feature. It's the advanced driving assistance package that you would be looking for, the professional package. But otherwise, this has navigation, it's got the heated seats, heated steering wheel, digital cockpit, heads-up display. This has the M Sport pack, which was definitely one of the ones I wanted. Although I will note that if you are looking at this model, definitely try it out where you live, because the M Sport suspension is quite firm in the city of Chicago. Roads are not the best, and so you definitely feel a lot of it. One of the options that you can get is the adaptive suspension package, which I think would probably be a great benefit for a lot of people. So that's another thing to look out for if you are looking at used or off-lease BMW 3 Series. But otherwise, when the roads are in the perfect shape, this has been a great car to drive, a lot of fun. As the 4-cylinder B48 engine, so about 250-ish horsepower, more than enough for me. The 0 to 60 in the lower 5-second range. But it's just the handling, plantedness, that's what I was looking out for. And so upgrading from a Honda Accord, which was a great car and I really appreciated it, got through 70,000 miles with it. But as a driving experience, I think you kind of move up, but this would be equivalent to the Acura TLX in regards to comparisons. But I think there's definitely a little bit of magic in this BMW. What's not so magical, check engine light is on, so that's always a fear in this car. Most of the models should be certified pre-owned, which should look at the terms because it's typically just 1 year in addition to the factory warranty that's remaining. So it's not as extensive as you think, so you do want to maybe consider some of the warranty packages that the dealership is going to offer. up to 75 to 100,000 miles for some of the packages, which once you look at the price, I don't think they were all that bad. So I think it's definitely worthwhile considering. Yeah, I think this is one of the cars that people start seeing a lot more of, just because it has kind of reached that mark. So you start seeing this generation of the 3 Series coming up at a lot of dealerships as used. But yeah, hoping to make a couple more videos about this car.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you want to keep following along as I make more videos about this BMW 330i, as well as just in general looking at the 3 Series. Take care. Peace.